welcome back to another video or audio if you're listening in an audio format. My name is Justyna. Welcome to my channel. If you're a returning viewer or a listener, welcome back and thank you for joining me today. So here today I'm going to talk about the new moon happening on the 23rd of August at 0 degrees of Virgo. So Virgo season this year in 2025 is really interesting because we've got two lunations. Very often, pretty much every single year, there are usually two lunations in the same sign. Well, there is one occurrence of this type. Last year, we had two full moons in Capricorn. In the previous years, there were two new moons in Cancer. There were two new moons in Aries in 2023, one of which was a solar eclipse. This time around, we've got two lunations in the sign of Virgo. So the first one is set on the 23rd, and that's a new moon in Virgo at 0 degree, a critical degree. And then we've got a solar eclipse, a south node solar eclipse in the second part of September in the sign of Virgo at 29 degrees. So during this Virgo season, we've got a new moon in Virgo, a solar eclipse in Virgo, and both lunations are happening at the critical degrees. Really, really interesting. So Virgo season is looking very, very active, energizing, full of major breakthroughs, revelations. So first of all, here 0 degree of Virgo, mutable energy. If you have any placements at around 0 degrees of one of the mutable signs, and this would be a 0 degree of Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, or Sagittarius, then you will be under a greater influence of this particular new moon. If your birthday falls on the 23rd, happy birthday. This coming year, you'll be starting a brand new chapter, a brand new phase in your life because the energy around your birthday influences the energy for the year. So your solar return chart. And here we've got the energy of initiation, new beginnings. So this is really, really interesting. All right. So new moon occurs when the sun and the moon meet at the same degree in the same sign. This is the beginning of the brand new lunar cycle. Mercury is now out of its retrograde phase and still in the post-shadow period, but at least out of the retrograde phase. All right, so what is Virgo energy about? Virgo, first of all, is an earth sign, mutable sign as well. Mutable lunations tend to be pretty straightforward, but there is a greater need for flexibility and adaptability. Virgo energy is connected to health, healing, precision, perfectionism, practicality, and generally day-to-day reality. All right, so first of all, what is that 0 degree of Virgo? I have already created a video about the critical degrees a couple of years ago. So if you haven't watched it, I will link it in the description box down below this video. But the zero degree of Virgo is the very first breath of mutable earthy energy. It's very fresh, it's very eager to bring structure, consistency, order to chaos. This is a huge theme of that Virgo energy. Now, generally, the zero degree of Virgo signifies a point of initiation into refinement. Generally, that 0 degree of immutable energy may give us this really strong need for self-improvement, for becoming more practical, for becoming more efficient as well. So there is this need for efficiency, for organizing, for improving with the influence of the 0 degree of the mutable energy of this lunation. All right, so let's have a look at the chart of this new moon. So I'll share my screen with you now. And as you can see, this new moon is conjunct part of fortune. And this is a very positive energy. This is like being aligned with the natural flow of universe, of energy overall. And here the part of fortune in the sign of Virgo in connection to this new moon, it gives us this amazing opportunity to set practical intentions that feel meaningful, that can lead to something positive, especially around themes connected to Virgo. So that would be health, daily life, our lifestyle, daily routine, anything to do with healing work, anything with our skills, being of service as well. Now, this new moon forms also a really important connection with Uranus. We've got a very, very tight Uranus square in the sign of Gemini. So, whenever Uranus is activated, very often there are disruptions. But this time around, because previously when Uranus was in Taurus, very often Uranus in Taurus being activated by a full moon, especially, but also a new moon, would indicate natural disasters, earthquake, for example, volcanic eruptions. But this time around, Uranus is activated in the sign of Gemini. So this is connected to information, ideas, breaking news, and of course, squares bring tension. And here between Virgo's need for order and Uranus' unpredictable nature, this can potentially indicate some tech related disruptions, like, for example, cyber attacks. This could also indicate that we might feel more restless and nervous, easily irritable than usual. But with the unexpected energy of Uranus here, while this could indicate some unexpected, sudden news situations, but also mental overstimulation. So, this new moon is ideal for just going with the flow because things might change, plans might change quite unexpectedly in the very last minute. So, flexibility and adaptability is required during this time. But at the same time, we also have a generational, a collective energy being activated. This is between Uranus in Gemini forming a trine to Pluto in Aquarius. And both these planets connect with Saturn and Neptune in Aries by a sextile. So what does it mean when Uranus and Pluto connect by a trine? Because here both these planets are in air signs. Air moves fast. Air is intellectual. Air is also futuristic. So this trine overall suggests a very supportive energy between the innovative energy of Uranus and the transformational energy of Pluto. So what this could indicate, especially with the approaching eclipse season, pretty much a couple of weeks after this new moon is exact, this could indicate some major technology related, AI related announcements, new reforms, ideas, major breakthroughs. And with both Uranus and Pluto connecting to Saturn and Neptune in Aries by a trine, this is connected to some new technology, new educational reforms. It could potentially indicate some new technology breakthroughs, changes in educational systems as well. Also changes in terms of the structures within certain societies. But this is something within societies, but this is just like a very generalized overview. We would have to go into detail and discuss each country by country, basically, in order to get more insights. But here today, I'm just giving you a little overview. But overall, here with so much air being emphasized, with Pluto in Aquarius and Uranus in Gemini, changes are most certainly going to take place, especially in how we communicate, how we approach daily tasks, responsibilities as well. And this will be a gradual process as we move forward into 2026. All right, so let's have a look how this new moon will influence each sign. And this horoscope is most accurate for your rising sign. However, you can also watch it for your moon sign or your sun sign if you wish. So thank you very much, and let's begin. Hello, Aries, and welcome to your new moon in Virgo horoscope. So, here, this new moon, which is connected to new beginnings, new intentions, circulating around your area of your daily life, daily routine, your work life as well. So, this new moon offers you this amazing opportunity to reinvent your daily life, daily reality, your eating habits, your lifestyle as well. And here, under the influence of Virgo as well, there's a greater focus on eating healthily, on staying fit, on self-improvement as well. So Uranus is, of course, activated now in your third house of Gemini. So this could also indicate this strong need to reorganize your life, your daily reality, perhaps implementing something new in order to simplify your life, whether this is a new appliance, for example, at your home, or perhaps whether you will be implementing more AI into your workflow in order to stay more productive on the top of your tasks. This will depend highly on your life, on your expectations, on your goals, but also here, this could indicate some unexpected news, ideas, goals. It's a great time for brainstorming, of course, as well, with that Uranian energy being activated in your third house. Perhaps this could be connected to some news from a sibling or perhaps a coworker that may surface around this time. But here, this is a time to focus on clarity, on practicality, on self improvement as well. So thank you very much. Now with Taurus, welcome. This new moon activates your fifth house. So the fifth house deals with our children, our inner child, our hobbies, our interests, the creative self expression. With this new moon, you might feel this really, really strong urge to reconnect with what makes you feel happy, with what brings you joy. So, whether you want to bring more spark into your romantic side of your life, whether you want to perhaps start a new hobby, interest, something that generally helps you relax and generally enjoy life. But at the same time, if you feel like life has been too serious recently, then this is your chance, opportunity to bring a little bit more fun into your life. Here with Virgo energy, this is about practicality, about simplicity, and with Taurus on your ascendant, you like to enjoy the simple pleasures of life. Uranus is activated in your second house of income, finances, self-worth, your values. So this energy generally brings a little bit of unpredictability into your financial area of your life. Perhaps we've got a square here, so perhaps this could also indicate a greater need for being more financially sufficient, independent. With Uranus in your second house, this is also about liberating yourself from any financial entanglements, negative habits, anything that restricts your financial freedom or a possibility to achieve one. All right, so let's have a look at Gemini's. Gemini's, welcome. This new moon activates your fourth house. So here, your home, your roots, your emotional foundations are highlighted. A great time for new beginnings in this area of your life, for reorganizing your home, for decluttering as well, for generally simplifying your daily routine within your home environment. Now, this could also indicate that you might have this really strong urge to not only declutter, but maybe reorganize your home space. Perhaps you want to find more comfort within your home dynamics, but at the same time, this is a good time for planning renovations, home related improvements, DIYs as well. Uranus is activated in your first house of the self, and this could indicate some disruption. Perhaps this is when you're also reinventing yourself, breaking away from any themes, patterns that no longer align with the person that you are becoming. Of course, this year, this is just a short lasting influence. It's much more prominent from 2026. This year, you get a little flavor, but you are in the process of completely reinventing yourself and shifting away from habits, routines, energies that perhaps you've been holding on too tightly for far too long. So thank you very much, Geminis. Now, Cancers. Cancers, welcome. This new one activates your third house of communication, short distance travel, siblings, anything to do with speech and movement as well, your mindset. So this is a great time for a mental declutter. overall. Your mindset is shifting, and your mind might be quite stimulated, but you might actually enjoy learning something new, engaging in some new interests. For example, this could be about a brand new project. Perhaps you want to start your own business or a new website, or learn some new skills, or plan a short trip, or perhaps you want to resume or begin cycling again. Or this is generally also about working with your hands, pottery or gardening. This is a good new moon for being practical, for self-improvement as well, for also perhaps starting a new podcast, a new blog, for instance, as well, perhaps a new project. With someone within your connected to your community, or perhaps with your sibling. We've got an activation of Uranus in your 12th house. So this could indicate some sudden shifts in how you see the world, how you see life. So a shift in mindset, in perspective as well. Now, Uranus in 12th house could also bring some disruption, mental overstimulation. And if this is the case, then you might find journaling, meditation, yoga, energy healing work very, very soothing at this time. So thank you very much. Now, Leos, welcome. This new moon activates your second house. So here your income, finances, financial security, stability, this area of life is very much activated. New moons are great for starting something new, a new routine, a new hobby, perhaps a side hustle, or perhaps you're starting a new job at this time. So whatever the scenario here, this is your chance to review your spending habits, your income situation, your income streams overall, your sense of value as well. Perhaps it could be about also making an important purchase. Uranus is activated in your 11th house of groups, long-term goals, and networking efforts. So this could also indicate that this new moon could bring some potential surprises, or perhaps some opportunities in group settings, or some kind of financial collaborations, for instance. But at the same time, since we've got a square, perhaps this new moon will also make you want to let go of any limiting beliefs that hold you back from reaching financial fulfillment, perhaps pricing your services what you think they are worth. All right, so thank you so much. Now, Virgos, welcome. A very important season, Virgo season for you, with two lunations. One of them is a solar eclipse. The first one is a new moon at 0 degrees. So a really, really important time without a doubt. Brand new beginnings connected to your goals, to your ambitions, to your persona, to your personal direction, to your physical appearance. You might feel like you want to change your style, change your look, pamper yourself. Virgo energy is very practical, realistic, down to earth, flexible, adaptable. So here, the 0 degree of Virgo of this lunation gives you this amazing opportunity for, or a chance, if you will, to begin again, but perhaps this time around fully aligned, especially since you probably have already shifted some of your energies, and you may have already reinvented your reality to a certain extent, especially since we've got a south node in your first house now. We had an eclipse, a lunar eclipse in March in your sign as well. So there's a lot of emphasis upon your sign this year, and this lunation gives you this amazing opportunity for realigning yourself with your purpose, with the direction that you want to be heading towards. We've got a square to Uranus in your 10th house, Uranus in Gemini. So this energy, of course, Uranus brings surprises, unexpected news, revelations, breakthroughs. This energy could disrupt a little bit, perhaps any goals, ideas, decisions connected to your career path, or perhaps it could bring sudden, unexpected visibility, recognition. This is a time to stay grounded in the reality, to reassess and to realize what you're actually truly working towards. With two lunations in your sign in this particular Virgo season, This is when you're building a new version of yourself. You're reinventing yourself. Even if some sudden unexpected surprises may arise in your career that will require some effort, energy, and perhaps some deep thinking, this is generally, if this is the case, then this is a part of this major transformation, reinvention of yourself. So thank you very much. Now, Libras, welcome. This new moon activates your 12th house. So the area of life that's hidden, that's very private, that's very spiritual as well. New moons are connected to new beginnings, an amazing time for a detox, a spiritual detox, an emotional detox, for example, a great time for meditating, for spending time in nature, for journaling, being creative as well. Let go of anything that no longer serves you, whether these are some negative habits, addictions, routines. This is your chance for exploring yourself on a deeper level. And while doing so, you can heal and perhaps realize what's working and what is no longer working, what is holding you back, what limiting beliefs are making you feel stuck. Uranus being activated in your ninth house, this energy brings a shift to your beliefs, to your personal life philosophy. A great chance for letting go of any outdated beliefs, things that no longer resonate, things that are making you shrink rather than grow. So generally try to spend some time in peace and quiet because we're approaching a very important phase here. The eclipse season, and after there will be a brand new moon in your sign, in the sign of Libra. So thank you very much, Libras. Now, Scorpios, welcome. This new moon activates your 11th house. So here, this is the area of friendships, groups that you belong to, networking, but also your long-term goals, plans, hopes for the future. So this is a time, generally, an opportunity, if you will, to reconnect with your purpose, with your goals, with your dreams. This is when you might experience a certain shift in your friendships, collaborations, and in networks that you belong to, networking groups, for example, especially if you feel like you're not in alignment. So this new moon could also be like a wake-up call in terms of the people that you surround yourself with, in terms of the groups, communities that you belong to. We've got Uranus and Gemini being activated in your eighth house, which could bring some sudden emotional or perhaps some financial breakthroughs, news, revelations. But at the same time, this new moon is also great, along with the solar eclipse in Virgo in September. It's a great time to also let go, release anything that no longer serves you, any illusions, any emotional attachments. So overall, this lunation gives you this amazing opportunity for taking a realistic look at your long-term goals, at your dreams, at your hopes. All right, so let's have a look at Sagittarius now. Sagittarius, welcome. This new moon activates your area of career, your life direction, your professional life path and development, your public persona. So brand new beginning, perhaps a brand new direction as well, especially since we have a solar eclipse in this area of your life in September as well. So a brand new chapter in this area of your life. This is when clarity resumes, especially between 23rd of August and the 26th of September. This is when you will gain clarity when it comes to your life direction, your path, the next chapter of your life. This is also about success. What does success truly means to you? This is an amazing opportunity for planting seeds connected to your career, to your life direction, to your goals, to your ambitions. We've got Uranus activated in your seventh house of unions, collaborations, contracts, relationships. This could bring some surprises, surprising news, or some kind of unexpected situations connected to one-to-one relationships. Perhaps some strong realization about someone close to your heart. Perhaps they might surprise you with some good news. Whatever it is, since there is a square, This could be connected to some surprising shifts in your relationship area, collaborations, business relationships, which perhaps might either require you to get out of your comfort zone. Perhaps it could be about a sudden dissolution of a certain connection, business connection, for example. So this is also a time to be or stay open to new connections, new collaborations, especially those that align with your with the direction that you're heading. So you've got this amazing opportunity during Virgo season to refine, reassess your professional path, your life direction. And here, Uranus in Gemini in your seventh house can bring some surprises. Even if, for example, someone moves away from your reality, keep an eye open because this energy could also indicate that someone new will enter your life quite unexpectedly. And it doesn't have to be around this new one, it could be in generally throughout the Virgo season. So thank you very much. Now, Capricorns, welcome. We've got this new moon activating your ninth house, and the ninth house, of course, deals with our beliefs, our life philosophy, anything to do with travel, anything to do with legal matters, and our purpose. So here, what we've got some really expansive energy and a great time for studying, for engaging in educational activities, workshops, festivals. Also, this could be connected to perhaps some legal matters, a new course of study, publishing, a career in coaching, guiding, teaching, anything to do with law or legal matters as well. We've got Uranus activated in your sixth house of Gemini. So this also brings a little bit of that unexpected energy, perhaps a shift in your schedule, for instance, or perhaps some technical disruptions, which would indicate perhaps that you will need a new laptop or a new printer. And or perhaps a change in your routine, a change in your lifestyle, change in your daily reality. So this energy here with the mutable activation of these placements, of these energies, we need to stay flexible and adaptable. We can't just shut down because something doesn't work out and the way we want or we were hoping for. So try to be as flexible, as adaptable, because this is when clarity will emerge. Because while you might have to deal with some disruptions in your daily life, in your schedule, daily reality, at the same time, this energy also offers solutions. Perhaps something needs to change for you to move into the next phase of your life. At the same time, with Uranus being activated, perhaps you will be seeking some new alternative unconventional ways to support your wellness routine and to become more productive on daily basis, for example. All right, so thank you very much. Now, Aquarius, welcome. We've got this new moon activating your eighth house, the house of healing, transformation, deep energies. This is in a way a reset in your emotional, financial area of your life. Here, when it comes to finances, it's not about your income, but it's about any debts, loans, mortgages, for example. It's generally an opportunity here, Virgo season, to get clear about where is it, how do you stand financially speaking? What do you need to change? What do you need to let go of, especially if you are overly engaged, involved in some financial entanglements? Now, at the same time, with the eighth house, there is a lot of depth, mystery, energy that kind of wants to withdraw and hide and go within, which is okay. You might need some time alone. Perhaps you will generally benefit from engaging in activities that can help you to soothe your nerves, because with Uranus being activated by a square, this can generally trigger your nervous system. So it's something on the side note, generally speaking, but here Uranus is activated in your fifth house, and this could also bring some sudden insights, some sudden ideas for a new project, for a new business, some creative urges. And if this is the case, then go for it. Release this erratic energy on doing something creative, because this is also your opportunity to open yourself to new opportunities, to new energies. So overall, this lunation is very, very transformational, very deep. But since we've got January during Virgo season, your financial houses are activated. This is a very important season for your financial area of your life. So this could also indicate some a new job, a new career, new financial opportunities, prospects as well. This is your opportunity for improving this area of your life, for improving your money spending habits, for letting go of what no longer serves you, for implementing a better routine structure when it comes to repaying your debts, dealing with your credit card, for example, outgoings, and so on. All right, so finally, Pisces, welcome. We've got this new moon activating your seventh house. So here, a very important January time for your relationships, one-to-one connections, collaborations, union, because this new moon generally begins a new relationship cycle, and we will have two new moons, one of which will be a solar eclipse in the second part of September. So, this is a time to be practical, clear, and this is your opportunity for deepening your existing connection, or perhaps someone new may come into your life. This is actually a great time for dating, Virgo season. You have a greater chance for attracting someone new into your life, a love partner here I'm speaking about, or perhaps this could be also connected to a business partner, a collaboration. Generally here, connections, unions, one-to-one connections overall play a huge, huge role throughout the Virgo season. You're starting a brand new cycle here. We've got two lunations as well. So this is a great this is your green light, your cosmic green light for a brand new chapter, a brand new beginning in this area of your life. If you are ready to go in and go deeper within the existing relationship, end it, or perhaps begin something brand new, then this is definitely your season, your time for doing so. Uranus is activated in your fourth house, and this could also indicate some unexpected situations, events at your home, in the emotional side of your life. A great time for decluttering, for reorganizing your home space. For some, this could indicate maybe a need to move, relocate. And a relocation is highly possible with Uranus in your fourth house. That's actually when I moved to the UK a long time ago, when Uranus was in my fourth house. So this could be the case for you. It's very, very possible. Now, this new moon could also make you question whether your home life is stable or whether something needs to change. What does stability even mean to you? Overall, here with the new moon and the solar eclipse in your seventh house, this is about these brand new opportunities for this brand new connection, for deepening the existing connection, for ending a relationship that's no longer in alignment. Whatever that is happening in your relationships, it needs to be in harmony with what you want on the inside, with who you are, in order for you to feel happy, fulfilled, and grounded. So on this note, thank you very much and all the best.